magical beings, and welcome back to the Wild Mystics Tarot. We are so happy to have you here today with us. Today we are connecting with the higher realms, and we are asking Spirit, what do you need to hear right now? So to help us connect with these higher dimensions, we are surrounding ourselves with this beautiful amethyst, as you can see. We also have a fluorite tower, and we have some auralite as well. So we're really trying to get into the violet energy, our crown chakra, and just bring in the divine messages that are meant to find you right now. So it's so good to have you here. Let's release all the negativity and just bring in the power of love today as we connect with Spirit and bring in these channeled messages. So I'm just going to cleanse the space with this cedar smudge stick, which has been harvested off this land here. And these are available on our Etsy shop. They are all hand-picked cedar from fallen cedar pieces that come down in windstorms. These runes are also available. They're made out of cherry bark. We also have maple runes as well, so you can decide if you are interested. They are also on our Etsy shop below. So we're going to get into the piles. Pile 1, we have the Rune of Defense, Aiwas, and we have this beautiful amethyst. And all these amethysts are sourced from Thunder Bay, Ontario, so locally from us, and they are ethically harvested. In fact, I met the man who harvested them. He was in his late 80s, but he was still raring to go, so... Group 2, we have the Rune of Constraint, Notis, and we have this beautiful amethyst, also from Thunder Bay, and it has this kind of reddish tinge, which if I believe, I forget what it was called, but it's a bit of iron on it, so it's actually the only place in the world that has that kind of iron deposit on top. And last but not least, we have the Rune of Signals, Anzus. And we have this lovely amethyst. So I'm hoping to have these amethysts turned into pendants maybe this week. So feel free to check out the shop and see if they are available. So take a moment to resonate with whichever pile you connect with, and we will see you shortly. Bye, everyone. Hello there, Group 1. If you chose the Rune of Defense or this beautiful amethyst, this is going to be your reading. And all these amethysts are from Thunder Bay, Ontario, and they are harvested sustainably. So I will put your amethyst up here. So this is Aiwas, Avertive Powers, and it represents the yew tree. Okay? Now, all these runes are available on our Etsy shop if you're interested. The link is below. So we're going to get straight into your energy, Group 1. The Rune of Defense is about someone who has been working overtime, who has been desperate for their seeds to grow. But what's being called for here and now for you, Group 1, what message is meant to find you, what are you meant to hear right now is that it's time for you to sit back and be patient. It's not time to force anything. It's not time to try to control anything. It's time to sit back and not lust after some sort of desired outcome. So the first step is to be patient and let things kind of settle, unravel this knot that maybe has been woven in your life. Because I do feel like I feel like you're in this kind of energy of maybe the things that you wanted aren't necessarily coming to you. But that's because when we crave something, when we want something, the universe loves to hold it from us. Like, for example, if a cat is meowing or something, you're like, if you stop meowing, I will give you the food. And honestly, that's kind of how the universe works. The moment that we release our desired outcome, the moment that we release that need, that's when the universe comes in and it brings us our dream. It brings us our desire. But we have to release it. Just like you're writing an email, you have to send it for you to receive a response. So you have to be open and receptive in order to receive rather than clinging to something. Once you've taken a step back then it's important to set your intention. It's important to persevere. It's important to, organize yourself. Maybe organize your home or organize your thoughts in a way that when this blessing does come in, when this thing that you've been working towards does come in, whether it's like, maybe it's a project, maybe it's some sort of like dream that you've been craving to happen. Like maybe there's this house that you really want to buy, or maybe there's like, and like say you're an artist and there's this art opening that you really want to open for, or there's this job that you want, or there's this person, it could be anything. But it's important to take a step back, like I said. And once things are in order, everything just kind of falls into place, right? The discomfort that you have felt in the past from craving this thing, it's important for this spiritual growth. It's important to have the ebb and the flow. It's important to stand back and watch things unfold. So this is a very powerful rune. And it's saying that, you don't need this stress in your life. You can let things unfold naturally. So we're going to put your rune here. And let's see what your Rumi card is. Whirling Goddess. Oh, that is so beautiful. I love it. So we're going to put your beautiful Rumi card here. And we're just going to get into some of your oracle cards. All right, so I'm going to pick these on camera for you. This is from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. So we have She-Wolf. Unleash the wild within. Honestly, I feel like that kind of goes in alignment with the Whirling Goddess. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. I feel like there is this power inside of you and you're just waiting to express it. But I feel like you've been trying to control that wild energy inside you. You've been trying to manipulate it and guide it through like this logic, through what society wants. But Spirit is saying, no, it's time to let your mind go. What does this goddess being want to do? Like, I feel like you need to dance in the wind. You need to go out in nature and just like take off some of your clothing and just like let your hair free and just dance. That's the energy I'm getting. Like, you need to just be a wild and free spirit and stop worrying about what other people are thinking, worrying about what other people are wanting from you. Because there is a power inside of you that is like craving to be expressed. And like I said, it's important to like let things go, like not try to control and manipulate things. So let this power free, let this power go, and stop trying to like, I feel like hold back something and, craft it into the way that everyone else wants it. We have letting go from the, Wisdom of the Avalon. Number 44. So 44 could be significant. You might be seeing fours a lot. Letting go. That's literally what I just said. Letting go of, I feel like these social conventions, things that other people have said, like, oh, you have to do this, this, and this, or you have to dress this way, or you have to behave in this way. Spirit is saying, that's not why you're here on planet Earth. You're not here to listen to what everyone else says. You have a soul inside of you craving to express itself, right? Like, we aren't on planet Earth to, like, if we were here to do what everyone else wanted, then we wouldn't have our own being. We wouldn't have our own physical vessel, our own agency to craft and create our reality. We would just be trapped with everyone else. And Spirit is saying that's not how you grow and evolve. So I'm just going to get a Moonology card for you guys. Group 1, what does Group 1 need to hear right now? Oh, you got 2. All right. Let's see. What do we have? Conclusions are within reach. Okay. That seems right. Don't let your past hold you back. Exactly. Don't let the limiting thought patterns that you have that have been holding you down prevent you from realizing this dream or what it is that you're trying to create. I see you, Group 1, as this wildly creative being who has so much potential. And the reason why you've had this rune of defense is because I feel like maybe in the past you've tried to express this wild child, this wild being, this shadow self that's maybe been dormant. You've tried to express it, and maybe it was met with anxiety from others. It was met from confusion and frustration. And Spirit is saying that's all a part of you understanding what it is that you truly need to share with the world. Because I find sometimes when people respond in kind of a negative way, it's because they're seeing a part of themselves in you that they haven't fully integrated into their own being. And actually, that's a huge important, it's very important for their growth and their spiritual awakening for you to actually open those pieces of them. So don't let any of the things that have happened in the past hold you back. Don't let family, don't let friends, like ideas of what you should and shouldn't do hold you back. Because I hate the word. There is no should. There is an endless flow, an endless rhythm to the being that you are. And what you feel called to do, embody that. But who is saying it in your mind? Like, listen to your thoughts and ask yourself, whose voice is that? It could be a friend masquerading as your own voice. It could be a parent masquerading as your own voice. Try to see if it's actually something that is authentic to you. Is it the voice that is authentic to you? Is it coming from a higher dimensional realm, or is it an egoic response? Is it something from fear? Is it coming from fear? So you're almost there. Conclusions are within reach. I'm just going to read to you a little bit of this Rune card. So number 30, Whirling Goddess. So I'm not going to read all of it because it is extremely long. Like it's multiple pages long. So I'm just going to read a few portions, but you're welcome to screenshot this and read it yourself later. It says, there is somewhere you are meant to be. It is here, now, and in this moment. There is a gift right under your nose, and fragrant wine in your glass, gleaming red as the most precious rubies. So to be here and now, you must pass through the keyhole. But your head will tell you that it's not possible unless the door is unlocked, even though your body is passing through the keyhole of that locked door in the endless world beyond. So it's saying that in the spirit realm, you've already gone through the keyhole. It's just your human mind that's holding you back, right? It's just your human mind that's keeping you trapped. And that's why there might be this defensive energy around you. So leave your struggles, okay? Leave your struggles. You might be frustrated temporarily, but feel free to leave that which no longer serves you and come dance. Come dance in the realm of magic. So this oracle brings you a message. You are at the point of growth where your mind can hold you back rather than urge you forward. That's what we just said. If you have, like so many, used your mind to support you, to shore up your sense of self in the world and gain a sense of certainty about how the world works, then this is no easy leap for you. It will seem as though you are being asked to pass through the keyhole, but of course your mind will stop and argue for all the reasons why the door should be opened instead of remaining closed. Don't place too much stock in the claims that life should be other than it is. You are being asked to dance rather than to understand. That's literally what's happening here. The she-wolf, unleash the wild, dance. Be free. Let your soul go wild. Whether your soul wants to create, whether it wants to dance, whether it wants to sing, whether it wants to write, whether it wants to, move out into the middle of nowhere and start like a community. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm doing. So who knows, right? It says, lose your head. Not a single thread that has a head can go through the eye of the needle, Rumi. So there are so many, there's a lot of profound things here. You can screenshot this too. Your sacred honoring ritual is to say aloud, I give my heart permission to lead this dance. I give my mind some time off, no worry or doubt, planning or resisting. Instead, I surrender. Instead, I open. Instead, I allow, and all unfolds with perfection, divine timing, and the miracle of grace. With Rumi as my sole witness, so be it. You've completed the honoring ritual. This is all about release. This is all about opening, okay? And then moving into that. So you're opening up this new world. You're letting go of the old worlds that have limited you, the old mindset that has held you trapped. You're letting that go, and you're finding a place. You're finding people that can help you craft and create that person that like your soul is literally craving to express itself through your human body. That's why we have bodies, right? They're expressing machines. And so what you need to hear right now is that the time is coming for you to let go and dance the dance of freedom It's beautiful. I love it. I love your I love your energy, you guys. This is so magical. Oh, I absolutely am just in love with this. This is such a monumental time for you guys. And with spring coming, well, at least in the Northern Hemisphere, it's just such an exciting time for us to spring up and become something new, right? You're crafting this new identity. You're crafting this new being. I feel like you've kind of like gone within, taken some time to gestate, and now you're getting ready to express. So we're going to just quickly get into the tarot. We're going to use this, this Curly Thoth tarot. I'm just going to put your card. I got to move it just to have the room. So Spirit, what does group one? Whoa, that was quick. What does group one need to hear right now? I love it. Okay, we have the Magus, the Magician. Okay, this is a being that can express in all realities, in all dimensions, with all the tools available to them, okay? They have abundance of coins. They have an abundance of wands and cups and just everything. They're able to use all of their different pieces of themselves. They can use their emotional realm. They can use their physical realm. They can use their mental realm. This is the god of Mercury. So this is I love it. I love it. I love to see it. Oh my gosh. I tell you guys, like, look at this. These are flying out. I feel like once you release control, once you let go of these old thoughts in your mind that have been holding you down, things are just going to come into form. Look, we have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is victory. Okay, the Six of Wands is celebration, it's expansion, it's creative fire coming to play. So I feel like you are becoming this magician and you're going to wield this expression and people are just going to be so in love with it. What else do we have? These two came out. So I had a feeling this was coming. I don't know why. We have the Eight of Cups, Indolence, and we have the Hermit. All right. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. All right. So the Queen of Swords is a being who is removing her masks, right? She's literally taking this mask off and saying, no, this is the being that I truly am. This is my authentic, true self. She's not afraid to express herself in any way. She's not afraid of hurting other people's feelings. She is direct and honest and true to herself. Okay, there is a clarity about her, a deep knowing that she knows exactly where she's going. No one can touch her. Look, she's up in the clouds. No one can touch her. And you have the Emperor under that. So you have this. I feel like once you take a step back and you take that time to get organized and patient, you are going to soar into the sky. It might be important that you take some time away just for yourself. Like these cards have said, it's important to focus on your energy, pull your energy back, because the Eight of Cups is all about giving. It's all about giving too much of yourself away. And I know that a lot of empaths have a tendency to do that, because they want to make everyone else around them feel better, and they end up giving all of their energy away, which is why it is so important to surround yourself with Amethyst, because Amethyst brings you that balance, it brings you that harmony, it brings you that peace and that sense of calm, and connects you to the higher dimensions where you can actually gather more and more higher frequency energy. So surround yourself. Sorry, the camera just went off, but I was saying surround yourself with that kind of energy. Surround yourself with those kind of people that can raise you up. So if that means that you need to go within and you need to take some time to yourself, because that's the only way that you can connect to those higher dimensional frequencies, then you must do that. If that's the way that you connect to your inner world, your inner yourself, then you need to do that. All right, so I'm going to get into the Heaven and Earth Tarot to clarify. Whoa. Why is the Magician here, Spirit, for what Group 1 needs to hear right now? Group 1, Spirit, what do we have? We have the Knight of Wands. Powerful energy. Look at this. This is determination. This is expression. This is coupled behind the Magus right now. So you have this burning desire to move things forward. And that's why I feel like you've had this defensive energy maybe. It's like, I want to make this happen. I need to make this happen. And yet you feel stuck because your thoughts are not necessarily in alignment with what it is your dream is. Your thoughts could be holding you back. So it's time to let go of any limiting belief system, anything that's holding you back, and realize, anything is possible. The Knight knows that anything is possible. He's like riding through flames right now. Okay, so no matter what is stopping you, you have the spiritual energy to overcome it. Six of Wands, Spirit. Why is the Six of Wands here? Six of Wands. All right, that's a flyer. Look at these. Okay, we have, oh my gosh, Princess of Wands. This is almost basically, to me, I see it as kind of a divine counterpart. So there could be someone coming into your life who shares this kind of same expansive energy, this same creativity, this vitality. You could be this Princess of Wands, or you could be the Knight of Wands energy, or you could be balancing both of them. She looks kind of ferocious, like she's holding this ram's head in her hand, and she's like, look, you better not fuck with me. So I feel like there is this power that's coming through you that's like, nothing is going to get in your way. Nothing is going to stop you from achieving your dreams. Like, this is insane. Like, you could be like doing something that everyone says is completely out of this world. Like, there's no chance that you could ever achieve this dream or whatever. And you're saying, yes, I can. Like, you're not going to listen to them anymore. You're going to trust that whatever it is that's guiding you has the power, has the potential to achieve it. Like, for example, I wanted to buy a sailboat and, you know, travel around, and I didn't know how to sail. I didn't have the money, and everyone said, you're crazy. Like, you can't do that. You can't physically do that. And I said, yes, I can. Yes, I can make it a reality. And I did. So it's possible. It's totally possible. Whatever it is, no matter how outlandish it is, anything is possible, especially in this world where everything is changing so rapidly. So let's get a clarifier for the Eight of Cups, because we didn't get one. We got one for the Hermit, which I will get into. Temperance. Oh, here it goes. We have the Nine of Wands. Great strength. Overcoming the Eight of Cups. Exactly. You have the power. You have the strength. You aren't letting people take your energy from you anymore. You aren't giving your power and energy away. You're keeping it for yourself. And you know what? When you keep the energy, when you work with it, when you have it inside you, you can actually do more with it than if you gave it all away in the first place. If you give all your energy and vitality away, how are you supposed to actually craft and create anything for yourself? And thus the world, right? Like, you need to pull it in. And so it looks like this is say you know, group one, you have like this eye patch, and you've been through a battle, you've been through a war of like the selves, and just trying to overcome, you know, your own inner world, but then overcome all these beings that are trying to maybe, you know, take from you, take your energy. You did it. You did it, group one. You overcame it. And so this Temperance energy that's mixed with the Hermit, I feel like as you go within, you're able to alchemize, you're able to work with those shadows, you're able to work with those pieces of you, like those parts of you that you've maybe locked away. You know, as children, we lose a lot of the really beautiful parts of ourselves because, you know, they aren't acknowledged, or they're diminished when we're kids, you know, like being really loud and really vibrant. You know, our parents would get angry at us and say like, no, like you have to do your work or whatever. And so it really kind of pushes it down. And not all the time, but sometimes we actually repress a lot of things. And so you're alchemizing these pieces of yourself that you've maybe lost, and you're bringing them back into the light. And that's what the Hermit does. The Hermit goes within. And so you're taking all the pain, all the passion, all the love, and all of the loss, and you're bringing it together, and you're crafting this being who can expand and whirl themselves into this kind of wild, free energy that we have seen with this like whirling goddess energy. This is somebody who is alchemized. This is somebody who is whole, who has found themselves again, and who isn't afraid to express themselves in their authenticity. They're at a place where no matter what someone tries to tell them, like no matter what things people say that could bring them down, it doesn't affect them anymore. You're headed into that realm. And the bottom of the deck energy is the Six of Swords. You're moving away from that old energy. You're moving away, and you're coming to life. You're letting go of these old masks that no longer serve you. Oh, look, we have the Ten of Cups Wow, we have so many beautiful things. Look, we have the Emperor, we have the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Cups. There is so much abundance waiting for you, Group 1, as you make your way to newer shores, to safer shores, to shores where you can expand and create. Okay, you're leaving the limited behaviors behind. You're leaving these ideas behind, and you're moving into a world where you're going to actually get to be your true friggin' self. This is so exciting. Anyways, you're the Magus. Okay, you're the magician. You're able to alchemize. You're able to manifest anything that you desire on this material plane. Like, I'm like, anything. I'm not even kidding. Like, this is, I just love to see this energy. And it just gives me so much hope that you're able to embody this. I have so much trust, so much faith, so much belief in you guys, Group 1. So we're going to just get into some final divine guidance from the Divine Guidance Oracle. Just to have any last minute pieces of wisdom that you need to hear right now. So this was actually one of the first oracle decks that I ever had. I actually gave it to my sister, but oh my gosh, and it's purple. Oh, I love it. This is the one for you guys. We have number 42. Ooh, look at that. Take a moment to just look at this oracle card, because I feel like there is so many different worlds that could open up just by you looking at it. It looks kind of, I feel like it's a being that's expanding their crown chakra. That's what it looks like to me. And I love the violet energy here. So I'm going to read from this guidebook because it is very short and sweet. So this is Light Body Guide. Lately, you may have noticed some strange things happening within you. Your light body is moving into a higher vibration, and as this shift occurs, you may not feel like a normal self. This guide has come to let you know that being absent-minded, forgetful, unclear in your thinking, or feeling heart palpitations and other strange sensations is perfectly normal. Light Body Guide encourages you to drink lots of water, get plenty of rest. The butterfly over his heart is a symbol for you to contemplate. He is here to reassure you that you'll be back to feeling normal very soon. So what I'm getting from this is there is this massive transformation happening within inside of you. You are letting go of these lower vibrations that have held you back and kept you trapped in one particular story, and you're opening up into an infinite chasm, expanding into multiple realities. Like, you will have the choice is the point. And with all this amethyst energy, like, you are coming out of the cocoon. You are literally getting ready to expand, and nothing is going to hold you back. It may have been tiresome, you know. A lot of the time butterflies, they spend days trying to get out of the cocoon, but it's important that they work that hard to go through those different cycles of pushing and pulling, and so that they can fly. Because otherwise, like, if you help them out, they cannot. So they have to go through it. And so I feel like you've been through a lot, Group 1. And just, if you've been feeling weird, like sensations, like they said, it's all normal. It's part of this Kundalini awakening. It's part of pulling these higher vibrations into your everyday reality. So I need to say good luck, and I'm sending you so much love and so much abundance, and just know that your spirit team is always there to help guide you. They have so much power, so much wisdom, always available to help you. So if you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, comment below if you feel called to, and we will see you in another video. Thank you so much. Bye. Hello and welcome, Group 2. If you chose the Rune of Constraint, not these, or this beautiful amethyst crystal, then this is going to be your reading on what do you need to hear right now from Spirit. So I was just taking a moment to cleanse your space, releasing all the negative energies, because we are trying to connect to the higher dimensional realms for advice and guidance on what you need to hear right now. So we're going to get straight into your rune, then we're going to get into your Rumi oracle card, and then oracle cards, tarot, and some advice and guidance. So let's get straight into it. The Rune of Constraint, not these. Group 2. I feel like you're wondering maybe why you feel stuck. It's because before we can move forward on our divine journey in this life, we have to often go inside of our own shadow world to uncover all of the hidden parts of ourselves, and thus for incorporate them back into our psyche so that we can move forward, so that we can use them as strength as we move into our future reality. So the role of Notiz is to identify our shadows. It's to connect with our dark side, our repressed side, places where growth is stunted. Okay? Don't take this personally. Like, Spirit is saying not to take things personally. Okay? Work with the shadows. Examine what inside you magnetizes misfortunes into your life. And when at last you can look upon this rune with a smile, you will recognize the troubles, denials, and setbacks of your life as a teacher, as a guide, as an ally to work with. Hello and welcome, Group 2, to your reading. Today we are asking Spirit, what do you need to hear right now? What advice and guidance from the divine can we bring down? And so that's why we're surrounding ourselves with all these beautiful violet gemstones. We have oralite, we have amethysts, we have fluorite, and of course the Rumi is kind of like a violet maroon energy. So if you chose the Rune of Constraint, this is going to be your reading, or if you chose the beautiful amethyst with that kind of red tint. So we're going to get into your rune and kind of the overall energy of it, and then your Rumi card, as well as the tarot and oracle cards, and then some last minute advice and guidance for whatever has been going on in this reading. So I'm really looking forward to jumping into your energy. What I already feel for a lot of you is that there has been some sort of blockage, something that's been holding you back and preventing you from moving forward. The idea of constraint is somebody who is bound, somebody who is trapped in their current energy. And Spirit is saying that this is the rune to identify one's shadows. This is the rune to go within and to battle the different elements of ourself that maybe we don't want to look at, right? Our dark side, our shadow side. Once we can incorporate those darker elements of ourselves, those, dormant energies inside of ourselves, we can then move forward into the realm of our dreams and our desires. But until we until we can incorporate and move through our shadows, through acceptance, through love and awareness, that's when we can move into the newer dimension. But Spirit really, really is telling you right now, this is what they need you to hear, is that you need to take the time to go inside of yourself and to identify these shadows. Identify the things, the wounds that maybe you haven't connected with. Being mindful, okay? Because you can use adversity, you can use your shadows as fuel to craft and create. So many artists, they suffer so many pains, so many traumas, and they use those really dark times to fuel their creativity, to use the color of their pain into, a majestic craft, whether it's a painting, whether it's a piece of music, whether it's a sculpture, writing, etc. So find the thing that you can express yourself in through word, through color, through sound, whatever it is. Find that thing and use it, because that will unbind you. That will unbind this kind of constraining energy that you have. So we're just going to put your rune here, and we're just going to get into your Rumi card. Oops. Because I love the potential of this energy that I'm seeing. Oh my goodness. Celestial Rose of Ma, number 10. Look at that. I find it so fascinating too, because you, Group 2, chose the amethyst that had that red tint to it. I can't remember exactly what that's called. I'll have to look it up, but look at this. Let's just take a moment. What do you see, Group 2? I do see potential. I see so much passion and creativity that's just waiting to be unlocked. If you felt drawn to Group 1, I feel like there's a lot of similar messages in Group 1, but we're going to just jump straight into your roomie. I'm not going to read the entire thing because it is very, very long. But I'll allow you to take some screenshots. Okay, Celestial Rose of Ma. A spiritual gift is on its way to you. The celestial rose of the Divine Mother is a precious offering of sacred love to the soul. That love can lift you beyond what you've known, beyond self-imposed limitations, by the uplifting fragrance of grace. You will begin to think thoughts you have never dared to think before. You will feel moved by life, by its sacredness, in a way elusive to you. You'll feel ecstasy without cause, and you'll feel as though every breath is a seductive caress of the heavenly lover. You will be open and surrendered in a way you have longed to be, but in a way you've never known quite how to go about it. This spiritual gift signifies the ending of a period of suffering and the opening up to a time of new opportunities, flourishing and thriving, release of your unique soul fragrance to the world. It is a gift worth having. So then, the sticking point is not the value of the gift. The sticking point is the place where one can stumble and place hands to the ground to break a fall rather than open them to receive, is in the thorn. The thorn is the point of pain. It is what tears at you, but is essential for you to receive the rose. Okay, so I'm going to just look at our sacred honoring ritual. I'll let you just screenshot the rest of that if you want. And there's the sacred honoring ritual, so I will let you screenshot that as well. Oh my gosh. I'm getting from this, you guys, group 2. You cannot smell the rose unless you have touched the thorns, right? The roses are within the thorn bush. And so you have to dive deep into the shadow realm. Like, look, sorry, this is literally the darkness. And inside of this darkness, there is light, there is color, there is this abundance. Look at this vibrant expression of color here. This is love. This is your soul being reborn at its core. And so I feel like we are getting rid of all of the, I want to say, fluff that no longer is serving you. And you're getting into the raw material of what your soul is. Like the ultimate, what is the word? Like clarity? The ultimate purification of your being. And that's through voyaging into the shadows. And that's where the gold is. That's where you'll find that power. I love this, you guys. This is so empowering. Oh my gosh. I was going to say interesting, but it's empowering. All right, let's get straight into your... Actually, I'm going to leave this here because this is just... We need this energy. So your oracle cards we have from the angels and ancestors, because we are connecting with our guides, we are connecting with the angels and ancestors, we are connecting with our spirit team, like whoever is coming through, right? So, Autumn, release the old and rest. It seems like there is a lot that you need to let go of. We have the Wind Fairy, thoughts, words, intellectual analysis, number 29. From the Starseed Oracle, you've got 2. Wait, do you have 2? Yeah, you do have 2. They're stuck together though. What? Okay. Oh my gosh. Holy smokes. I love this. You have perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out and common ground. I'm going to put that there actually instead. And then you have double mission. Lightworker Starseed, serve the world by being you. Okay, this is about being your authentic self. This is about finding out who you truly are at your core, which is what we just said. Okay, you might feel like you have like multiple missions on this earth, whether or not it's, you know, sharing your divine love, sharing your spiritual gifts. You could be highly psychic. You could be highly empathetic. You might feel called to working with others through healing, you know, like those of us who've been through, you know, a lot in our lives, we often have had to go under a lot of healing of our own inner work. And so I feel like for a lot of you, you might resonate with being the light worker. You might resonate with being the wounded healer. So spreading your healing and inspiring others to live into their ultimate potential. But it seems like, again, we have this darkness going to find this kind of golden nugget inside. So in a sense, when they say zoom out, it's, yes, lift yourself up from this earth plane, lift yourself up out of just the physical and see everything from a higher perspective, right? That's exactly what all this violet energy, these beautiful crown chakra illuminating gemstones are for. It's to lift yourself up and to see all of the inner workings of this divine tapestry at play, right? You're just one of the strands weaving itself through time and space. Find the common ground with your soul, with your higher self, and work together. Collaborate. There is so much divine inspiration waiting for you once you go within and connect to that. This is a time of meditation. It's a time of rest and meditation and looking within. It's not a time to take action yet. If you feel called to create, that's letting the divine energy of your ultimate self move through you. Okay, that's about letting it flow. I'm just going to move the wind fairy over here so we have this kind of balanced energy. And then, see, there's nothing wrong with exploring your rational mind as well. Like, that's what I feel like with the double mission here. You have this intellectual perspective, but you also have this complete intuitive understanding of the nature of yourself and reality. So combining those together is often sometimes the best way for a lot of very spiritual people to work. Like, you take things in a very practical way, but you're using your intuition. So you have the new moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. Again, we have this violet energy coming back in. I feel like the divine is always there to help you. You're not just this three-dimensional human being. You have at your disposal all of the help in the world. But again, your guides and angels and whatnot, they can't help you if you're in that awareness of feeling stuck or trapped or alone. You have to be the one to ask for guidance. You have to be the one to ask for help. So you can work through these fears with someone by your side. And that could be these beings working with you in the spiritual dimension. They don't have to be with you on the physical plane. But again, work through your fears. It could be working through the shadows that live inside of you. It could be working through a lot of fears that you have on the material plane. But first and foremost, if you work from within, it gives you that courage. It gives you that strength to be able to conquer those demons on the material plane with such immense fervor. You don't need to be afraid. Okay. So first and foremost, though, take the time to go within and find that power inside of yourself. Once you've found that power, once you've found that reservoir of complete and utter love, you can conquer any fear that you have. You don't need to be afraid. So let's get into your tarot before I ramble too much about who knows what. All right, we're going to get into your tarot using the Shadowscape. Oh my gosh, I love this. And we have the violet energy up once more. But look at some of these beautiful, beautiful paintings. They're just, sorry, these are all upside down. They're just so beautiful. Ah. All right. Sorry, I don't want to give them all away. So Spirit, what does group 2 need to hear right now? What messages does group 2 need to hear right now? What do they need to hear? We have the Emperor. This is about finding the stability, finding the courage, trusting your own self to be the leader. If you can lead yourself to a place of strength and of love and of humility, then you can lead others. But you have to first find that within yourself. So this Emperor energy is such a powerful beginning to this tarot. What else do we have? We have the Six of Wands. Okay, the Six of Wands is victory. Look at, you have this energy is like two emperors. They've achieved so much. I feel like once you craft and create this kind of inner stability, I feel like you will be able to achieve anything. So whatever you're working on right now, whatever project you're working on, whatever dream you have that you're working on inside of your mind, know that it's coming. It won't take long. Fire energy is very quick. But you have this stability too, which is going to help you grow. You have the 4 of Wands. Oh my God. 6 of Wands, 4 of Wands. You guys, what are you guys making? What are you doing? This is amazing. This is completion. This is celebration. This is expression at its highest level. So whatever you're creating something that is going to inspire, holy smokes, inspire so many people. We have the 10 of Pentacles, group 2. What are you doing? Like, this is amazing. I haven't come across this kind of energy in a while. I love this. You're about to bring into your world a lot of wealth, a lot of abundance. You could be attracting a huge blessing that you've been dreaming of for a long time. This being here, look at this kingdom that she has. It's huge. It's on a mountain. It's in the forest. Maybe you're being called to live in the woods and you're going to craft and build like your own place. That's a message for some of you. But yeah, I do see that you're building some sort of dynasty. You're building some sort of, I don't know, it could be a career. It could be some sort of business that you've been working on. But you have like, oh, I feel like from going within with that card that you had at the beginning, like what was it called? This one, the celestial rose of the mother. I feel like this is where the power is. This power that you're going to find is going to allow all of these things to unravel for you. All of these things to come together, not unravel. Come together to build this kingdom. You're going to build like this incredible dream that's going to stand the test of time. So if you have any limiting belief patterns about like thinking that this isn't possible, you need to ask yourself why. Where are those patterns coming from? Who was the person, or what was the organization that put that thought into your head? And you need to rework it. That's what the Emperor does. The Emperor crafts his own foundations. He builds his own kingdom. You need to build your own. We have the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You're going to be entirely fulfilled, emotionally fulfilled, satiated, just in love with life. This is a new emotional beginning for you. With the Ten of Pentacles here, you don't need to worry anymore. If you felt like powerless in the past, you're coming into your power. You're coming into this revitalized world. It's a new cycle that's beginning. And you're going to be kind of like the leader. You're going to be the emperor or the empress behind it. You're going to lead others, just like you led your shadows out of the darkness. This is such beautiful energy, you guys. I'm just going to get a couple more. And then we'll get into your advice and guidance. So yeah, Spirit is saying that whatever you've been working on, you need to celebrate it. You need to celebrate how far you've come. Even if it's not the 10 of Pentacles yet, celebrate what you've achieved thus far. What else do we have? We have the Ace of Wands. So we have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands. There is this untapped potential, okay? You have no idea how powerful you are. And if you do, then you get a pat on the back, because there's such a creative force here. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's primal almost. We have the Princess of Swords, okay? So somebody who is getting rid of that which no longer serves her. She's cutting through the old mazes of her mind that have held her back, that have imprisoned her. She's breaking free. So prepare to unlock the unlimited potential of your mind. It's no longer going to keep you a prisoner. For some of you, you may feel called to try some plant medicines that can broaden your awareness, open your mind, break down the barriers. We have the universe, okay? Talk about the end of the completing of a cycle. This is where everything comes together. This is where the dark meets the light, the end meets the beginning. The snake sheds its skin and is reborn again. You're dancing the dance of freedom. You're able to express without being encumbered by the old ways of thinking, without being encumbered by what people are telling you. There's no right way to do something, okay? There's so many different ways, and only by trying and experimenting can you learn from your mistakes, right? The only way to fail is just by stopping. So once you've taken the time to step back and to work within, you'll have the power, you'll have the courage, you'll take those pieces of yourself that can fuel you forward. Just like dinosaur bones in the past, now we use them as like fuel. So there's unlimited potential for you guys. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant, okay, the spiritual advisor. For a lot of you, I do feel like there is some sort of master who is coming into your life, who's going to be able to guide you. When the student is ready, the master shall appear. And I think that for many of you, you're being called to step into the role of healer, but you need somebody to guide you into this particular position. You may need advice, you may need guidance and wisdom. So once you're open, once you're ready to receive, this being can come into your life to assist you and open up the doors. Because the divine is saying you have all you need. You just need to know kind of which breadcrumbs to follow. And the best way to know that is what opens your heart, what makes you come to life, right? What brings you the most joy and passion. Follow that. That's what you need to do. You need to follow that. So we're going to get into your divine guidance, and we're going to just see what other message is going to come through. Woo. Love this reading. This is incredible. I wish I could bathe in this energy, you guys. I love this one. Don't tell pile one. This is my favorite so far. All right. I did enjoy pile one, though. I think you might actually resonate with pile one quite a lot. There were a lot of parallels. So, divine guidance, spirit. What does group 2 need to hear? Ooh. This is... what do you see here, group 2? What do you see? I love these because you can really let your mind go and just kind of drift kind of through your subconscious and unlock so many different doorways. So number 18, I'm just going to read it from the book because okay, we have Wisdom Guide. I'm going to just put it so you can screenshot it here. Wisdom Guide is here to help you with taking in new information and teachings. Whether you're taking courses, going back to school, or learning a new craft or skill, you will find that you are able to process and retain new information more easily. Wisdom Guide also helps you to gain new insights and understandings through the intuitive channels, turning your knowledge into wisdom. Well, that's very similar to what we were saying, that there is maybe some sort of being that is coming to you, and they're going to be able to offer you a lot more wisdom into your life, and you'll be able to incorporate it and share it with others. I want to get one more card for you guys. Let's just get another... I'm going to get another divine guidance. One more. I feel like that wasn't enough. One more, spirit. So what does group 2 need to hear? We have... oh, look at this one. I'm pretty sure everyone would see a heart with this, but maybe some of you see something different. Number 7. Okay, let's see. We have heart mind. Learning to operate from the heart is one of the single most important things we can do. It is now time to activate the heart chakra to its fullest potential. Spirit is asking that you take time to sit with the energy of your heart. Learn to breathe through your heart while you meditate by focusing your breath into your heart. Feel the loving energy you inhale and allow it to fill you. Let each exhale also be love-filled, and feel this love filling the space around you. Through this daily exercise, you become one with your heart mind, operating fully from a place of love. I think that is exactly what I would have wanted to share with you. So, exactly, operating from a place of love, operating from a place of surrender. That will help guide you to what it is that you're meant to know and to do and to feel. Because that's how we live to the fullest expression of what we are is through love, not fear. So release your fears and open your heart to love, and you will find exactly what you were looking for. So thank you so much, Group 2. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, comment below if you feel called to, and we will see you in another video. Bye! Hello, Group 3. If you chose Anzus or the Signals Rune, this is going to be your reading. Or if you chose this mystical amethyst. I can't get over how much it sparkles. So we are asking today, what do you need to hear right now? So we're going to get straight into your rune energy, and then we're going to get into your Rumi card, and then we've got our oracle cards, tarot, and we'll get some divine guidance to close out the reading. So let's first jump into our Signals Rune. This is the Messenger Rune, Group 3, okay? So there is something coming in for you. This could be a message, this could be a synchronicity, this could be a symbol. Something is coming in, and this could actually take the form of many different things. So it could be an email, it could be a phone call, it could be a person that you meet, like a divine encounter. It could be so many different things. But Spirit is saying that there are messages coming for you right now. So be open and trust that you are where you're meant to be. So the thing is too, this Messenger Rune is based on the ancient god Loki in Norse mythology. That is the trickster god, okay? So the trickster god can wear many masks, many faces, and they take on the role of the traditional gods, like the creator gods, but really they're just a mocking shadow. And Spirit is saying that these shadows, they can actually be used. These masks can actually be used to help guide you. So pay attention to people maybe wearing different masks, or people pretending to be other people, or I don't know like where that's coming from, but just pay attention to like you may need to step into a role that you are unfamiliar with. I'll say that. I feel like this rune is encouraging you to step into a new life, a new world where you're going to be able to craft and create using maybe many different tools that you weren't originally using. Like you might be, I don't know, I just feel like you're stepping into a world that may be unfamiliar to you, and yet maybe you've dreamed of it for a long time. So just be open. There are messages coming through from the divine right now. They could be in the form, like I said, of maybe animal spirits even. Like you could be seeing animals, you could be seeing repeating numbers, and these are all drawing you onto a certain quest, something that is pulling you forward, because Spirit is saying you have a dream, and just if you think it's impossible, if you think your dream is impossible, know that if you pay attention to these synchronicities and these messages, you're headed in the right direction. So we're going to get into your Rumi card. What do we have? Oh my gosh. I swear I did not choose this. Look at this. The impossible made possible. Like you cannot make this up. This is the universe literally speaking to you. So this is what you need to hear right now, Group 3. You can make any reality become a reality. Like, look at, okay, sorry. I'm really excited. Number 9, the impossible made possible. So if you've had a dream that seems like impossible and everyone around you tells you, you're crazy, you can't do that, pull your energy back and say, yes, I can. I'm waiting on the signals. I'm waiting on the signs. I'm waiting for divine timing. Anything is possible. So I'm going to read to you a little bit from the Rumi Oracle book, but I won't read the entire thing just because it is so long, but I'll allow you to screenshot it so you can read it later. So, the impossible made possible. Love brings the sea into boiling and turns the mountains into a pebble. Love creates infinite openings in the dark sky and shudders the earth with its magnitude. And I'm not going to read that bottom part, but I'm going to read over here. We only limit what we believe to be possible by our lack of imagination. The divine has recourse to all that is and all that is yet to be. Is there any limit to the resources of the heavens? No. So then why Has not every impossible dream now been rendered possible, indeed manifest in shining glory upon the earth? The human heart knows everything envisioned can manifest according to divine timing and grace, yet the mind does not quake with fear, so much so that it will not listen to the heart at times. That fear is just a childlike nightmare, that you should offer yourself up to the sacred loving power of the great Creator you might be found to be lacking. The mind holds itself captive with dark fantasies of that rejection and then avoids confronting it directly at all cost. The mind creates barriers, truly nothing more than lines in a sand, yet believed to be forts. Okay? So it's an illusion. Any belief that you have that you will fail or that you can't do it, that's an illusion. They're lines in the sand. They're not walls, right? So you're being guided by this loving power to drop your doubt and fear. Allow your imagination to be inspired through a child, though you are a child in a great garden, hearing the breath of the earth in the wind-whipped leaves and the voices of the ancestors in a bird song. The sacred honoring ritual is down here, but this is basically saying that you can achieve anything. You'll want it with all your heart and soul, and you can achieve it. When your heart is much more powerful than your mind, you won't unintentionally block the incredible grace of your manifestation. You can drink in this beautiful divine dream because think about it. The universe wants you to craft and create. Otherwise, it wouldn't have brought you here on planet Earth to literally be a being with hands and fingers and a mouth to express itself. You're here to create. So let's get into your oracle cards. I just love your energy. I feel so infinite and like unlimited potential with this. It's astounding, you guys. So we have, this is so funny. And like I shuffle them and everything, but like look at what comes out. We have Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. We had the Loki. Loki is like a shapeshifter trickster god, and now we have Shapeshifter again. Like, I'm not even making this up. This is just the universe literally speaking to you right now. This is what you're meant to hear. You are a being who can shapeshift into any reality that they imagine, any reality that they can dream of. All you need to do is drop the fear, drop the doubt, and step over that illusory wall that you've crafted there. Step into the unknown, unveil your true potential. So if you're a creator or something, or if you have psychic gifts, powers to share with the world, realize that you can share these now. It's time for you to transform into the person that is expressing itself. The soul that's expressing itself. We have, what do we have two of? All right. Starseed, you're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, and community. Okay? There are beings that are literally out there waiting for you to ask for their guidance, waiting for you to ask for their help, and they are here to help you. Not only is it in the physical realm, where there is likely many people, including like your family and friends, maybe loved ones like romantic partners, who are willing to come and help you achieve your dreams. You don't need to do this alone. Okay? You do not need to do this alone. Please ask for help. Ask the divine for help, and the divine will actually encourage beings on the physical plane to come and assist you and help raise you up into that new world where you can actually achieve your dreams. Like, there's no doubt. I have no doubt for you. Okay. We have the Water Fairy, number 28, feelings and emotions. You are being pulled to whatever this is by emotion. You are being pushed and inspired and drawn to this impossible thing, whatever it is, whatever this impossible thing is that people are saying is impossible, or your mind is saying it. It's being encouraged by your emotions. It's being pushed. This is number 28. So a lot of the time people say like, oh, don't get over emotional and stuff. But sometimes like emotions are the fuels that drive us forward in this reality to make and craft our abundance, our future, our connections. We have the Dragon, number 24, power and strength, group 3. You are such a powerful, powerful being. You're so strong and so courageous, and you've gone through so much to get here where you are now. You've broken down the barriers of reality. You said, hey, I can literally do this. The universe will throw things at you, and listen, you have overcome them time and time again. You are in an energy now where nothing can touch you, okay? You are a powerful being crafting itself into this new essence, this new form. You're like bursting from your cocoon right now. I love your energy, you guys. I have utter faith, utter belief that this is coming for you. Like nothing is going to hold you back. You're going to transform into the being that can literally shapeshift into any reality, any timeline that they want. It's amazing. I love it. Okay. And last but not least, we have a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo, which is interesting because right now it's the full moon in Virgo. So I don't know if that is synchronicity or something, but it's time to give. Yeah, it's time to share your gifts with the world. Whatever it is that you are, whatever it is that you have to share with the world, it's time. It's time to open up and start to, whether it's singing, whether it's crafting, whether it's writing, whether it's helping others, whether it's sharing your psychic gifts with the world, whether it's helping social justice, whatever it is. I feel like with the color like this green, I see that there's the sacral chakra. We have these green energy, the crown. This is heartfelt energy. This is emotions guiding you like a magnet. You're being pulled to something, and this desire that you feel for whatever this impossible reality is, this desire, this love, this there's blue too, this desire to express it. Okay, so you could be, for some of you, you are singers. You are there to share your voice with the world. Spirit is saying it's time. It's a time to give your voice a chance. So I'm going to get into the tarot now because I don't know what else I can say about this energy. Like, the impossible made possible. What more is there to say? The divine earth is a place where you have an opportunity to take this chance in a physical body and express yourself. Express your truth. And your truth is, a lot of the time, it's in the emotions that we feel. That's where our truth is. And so if you can express that to the world, you're living your truth. And you'll have nothing to regret. So we're going to get into the Shadowscape Tarot. What does group... All right. What does group 3 need to hear right now? We have the Tower. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm freaking out. I forgot to mention at the beginning of this reading, you'll never guess what happened. So I was, what was I doing? I was lighting the candles, and then all of a sudden, this tower literally fell over. And I was going to say at the beginning that happened. And I was like, imagine if we got the tower. Well, we got the tower. Look. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm a little bit hyper. I just had some chocolate. Anyway, so there is maybe been a tower moment. There could be a tower moment. Often when we shift from one timeline or reality into another dimension or reality, things shift, things topple. Old ways of seeing and perceiving reality literally fall away, and we no longer perceive our reality that way. So where you once saw blockages, where you once saw obstacles that are preventing you from achieving your dream, there's nothing in your way. So we have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is a dreamy, illusory energy. But at the same time, this impossible dream that you have, this dream has been manifested in the spiritual realm. It's in the dream world. You've been dreaming about this dream for perhaps your entire life. You could have literally been imagining this dream your entire life. And so the Seven of Cups is just saying, keep going. Like, a lot of the time I see the Seven of Cups as being like, be careful. Like, you never know, like, you might not be taking the right path, but your destiny is in the sky. Your destiny is potentially like above the rest. You're going to climb. You're going to be a star. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say there. All right, what else, Spirit? What else for group 3? What do they need to hear? We have the 9 of Swords. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Look at that energy. Look at that fear. This being is like, I can't do it anymore. I just can't do it. And that's where the Tower moment comes in, okay? This 9 of Swords energy, this being is being eaten alive by their thoughts, their negative thoughts, their doubts, their fears. It's time to let go of this energy. It's time. We're almost at the 10 of Swords. So it's getting to the point where the tower is going to fall and you're going to be kind of forced into this new dimension. But you don't have to be forced. You can, transform yourself from the inside out. We have 2 that came out. We have the 10 of Pentacles. I love to see it. And the Emperor. Bottom of the deck energy, we have the Page of Wands. Okay. So you are coming into this new world. This right here, this woman is playing the violin. So, I mean, she looks pretty good at it. But the page is somebody who is starting from the beginning, right? They are starting from the ground up. So look at all these little fox beings listening to her. I feel like whatever you are doing, go for it, okay? No matter what stands in your way, this being is in alignment with her true heart's desire. She is playing this instrument and she has all these beings dancing, these little fairy beings dancing. So I feel like she is just truly one with herself, truly one with where she's meant to be. She has wings and she's just inspiring so many. And she may not have any idea how many people truly are inspired by her, but she's going to inspire the world. That's how it feels. Like there's this Emperor energy that's backing her right here. She has this foundation that she's worked to build. She's maybe worked her whole life to get where she is. And the 10 of Pentacles is what is coming forth. We're just going to get a couple more from the Crowley Tarot. We have the Priestess number 2 and the 7 of Pentacles. So we had the 7 of Cups and we have the 7 of Pentacles. And we're going to get one more, Spirit. One more, please, for group. Oh, it was 2 more. We have the Hermit and Indolence. Okay. And bottom of the deck. We have Victory. So victory is assured. Victory is the outcome. We have to go through sometimes the darkest moments to get to the light, but I feel like you've gone through it, okay? The 10 of Pentacles is waiting for you. You've given, you've put so much work into this, okay? Group 3, you've put so much work into this. You've done it maybe in secret. You've done it where no one can see, you know? The Priestess is very hidden energy, very secretive, but I feel like you've put this energy and time into it, and in the past you felt like, oh, it's not going to amount to anything. Spirit is saying, out with the old, okay? This 9 of Swords energy of failure doesn't need to hold you back anymore. The 10 of Pentacles awaits all the abundance, all the blessings, all the realities where you're living this dream, where you're bathing in just the moonlight is coming. It's coming. Yeah, so you've put so much effort, so much time into whatever this dream is because you believed that it was possible. Now, this could have, like I said, this could have started when you were younger. Maybe you didn't even know what this dream truly was going to amount to, but you had this desire to maybe like sing, or you had this desire to draw, or the desire to act, or to connect with nature, or to connect with others, or whatever it was. You had this desire since you were a kid, and you've been slowly working at creating this foundation so that you can become this emperor, so that you can become this being who can lead so many other beings forth, who can guide them through their expressions, their song. So you've taken so much time away, group 3. You've taken time with the Hermit here. You've taken so much time to calculate and to plan and to go within and pull your shadows out into the light so that you can express them and share them with the world. And you've gone through so much of, like I said, trying to share your wealth, trying to share your words, your songs, your creations with, I keep saying music, but That's just because there's a violin here. So for many of you, it's music. For many of you, it could be like building something, a business. It could have been, you know, trying to become independent so that you can craft and create your own reality without relying on others. But there is victory here, okay? There is victory, and there is something coming. Something is going to shift this reality forward so that you can make this dream come true. So like I said, pay attention to messages, pay attention to synchronicities, because something is coming in for you. All right, we're going to get into your divine guidance now. I wonder what's coming in for you guys. We should ask timing, actually. I'm going to ask timing. I didn't do that with any of the other groups, but I do feel like something is coming. So we really do need the timing on this. So I'm going to just do a couple. Let's just see. Can we get a time? Whoa, that's too many. Can we get timing for group 3 and when this is going to happen? When this dream is going to come into fruition? When this dream, oh, this one was flying a bit. Oh, we have lust. Okay, number 11, I believe. And what else, Spirit? So it could be on the 11th of a month, or it could be, whoops. Oh, we have 3. Oh my gosh. We have a 1 and a 4. Oh my goodness. Okay. What am I seeing here? Okay, April. April could be significant. I'm seeing the number 4. This is Aries, right? Aries season. Aries. Oh, okay. I'm seeing that Aries season could be very significant for this dream to come to fruition. Because there is a clear direct message coming through. Look at this. Clear direct message. And then we have lust. Okay. So lust is 11. So it could be the 11th of April. That's, or around then. Okay. That's one of the perspectives. Or it could be the 1st of April. But those are what I'm seeing for timing. It's very exciting. I think lust is Leo energy too. I don't know if the moon is going to be in Leo. I'm not sure. Okay. So we're going to get into your divine guidance. Spirit, what does group 3 need to know with regards to making this dream a reality? And this is like what you need to hear, but now there's this dream that's come into play. So what does group 3 need to know to make the impossible possible? The impossible. I like to see this amount of color. Holy smokes. I feel like I'm on a psychedelic trip here. What do we have? Number 16. Okay. What do we need to know to make this become a reality? So we're just going to look in our guidebook. On target. Oh my God. Okay. Keep yourself focused on the outcome, the goal, or result that you are aiming for right now. This card has come to you because you may be faltering or questioning yourself, but let go of doubt and fear. It literally says let go of your doubt and fear. Your life and your goals are right on target. Keep your intentions clear, stay grounded in your heart, and follow whatever intuitive nudging you are feeling. Spirit is working with you on an energetic level to help you bring your dreams to fruition. Group 3. Need we say more? Your spirit team is working for you, working with you. And there are so many beings here in the physical that are craving to help you succeed. So know that, and know that you are always looked after, always protected, and any dream, no matter how impossible, can become possible. So I am sending you all of my love. I'm sending you all of the energy and vitality and what's the opposite of doubt? Like all of the magical energy to help you achieve this dream, no matter what it is. I believe in you. I believe that anything is possible, and I'm so excited for you guys. So yay, yay. Hugs to you guys, and I'd love to hear in the description, comment below what your dream is, you know, what this impossible thing is. I'd love to know. I'd love to hear about it. So give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this reading. Share or comment, like I said. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you in another video. Bye.